Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new then hi, my name is Caitlin, welcome, and today we are going to be doing our August Shop My Stash. August, where is the year going? I know I say that in every video, but I'm sorry, I have to say it. Where is the year going? So if you're new to my channel then you may not know, I do a Shop My Stash every single month at the start of every month. I like to go through my entire makeup collection. I like to pick out things that aren't in project pans just to give myself a little bit of a break from all of that. And then I do a get ready with me at the end of the video using all the things that we have picked out. I do have a Shop My Stash playlist. I will link it in the cards above so you can go and check that out if you wish. But just before we jump into it, if you have not already, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. And yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so I've just moved the lights a little bit closer, so hopefully the lighting's better. So let's start over here with my primers. So I have a few primers. If you see things that I have previously mentioned, I'm going to declutter. In this video, I am keeping them until my big end of year declutter, just because then I'll be more motivated to declutter even more. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, we have a number of primers here. I've got my e.l.f., I've got my Essence. I think I am going to take this actually, my Essence Prime Studio Protecting Skin Perfecting Primer. It's got SPF in it. I haven't used this in a very long time, so yeah, this is definitely my least used primer for sure, so let's get some use out of that. Then these are all of my concealers, the ones that I'm not currently working on in projects, that is. So I've got a few AOA ones, a L'Oreal, Too Faced. I'm going to go with the L'Oreal one. I think I haven't used this in quite a while. So yeah, let's try and get some use out of that. This looks quite dark though. If you compare it to this, it is looking quite dark. So maybe we'll have to change it when we get into the get ready with me, but for right now I am going to go with this and hope that it's not too dark. Then my foundations are all down this side. So I think I'm going to go with one of these. This is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream and the Too Faced Peach Perfect. I'm just not sure which one. I'm gonna go with the Peach Perfect, I think, just because that concealer is a little dark and this is a little dark as well, so hopefully we can match it a little bit and it won't be too big of a difference. So yeah, let's do that. And then for powder, I think I'm gonna, if I can get it out of the thing, that is. I'm going to use this SheGlam Insta Ready powder. This has a pressed powder and a loose powder at the bottom. So yeah, I'm going to pull this because it's like a 2-in-1 and it's just a lot easier. So let's do that. Okay, this is my pretty messy cheek drawer. Here we go. I have like a plan in mind. So I'm going to do like orangey, earthy tones today. So I want a blush, bronzer and highlight that kind of go with that. I haven't reached for this in a while. This is my NARS Exposed Cheek Palette. This is what this one looks like inside. It's got a variety of different tones, so maybe we'll pull that. Or do I want some singles? God, there's so much hair in these drawers. I might take out this cream bronzer as well. This is the PS Bronze Whip. And as you can see, it's just like a nice cream bronzer here. So maybe, yeah, I think we're going to pull that. I might pull out a separate highlighter just because I think the highlighter in this isn't the best in the world. So all my highlighters down here. I might take this one. This is Ofra Rodeo Drive. It's not really been used that much. So yeah, and I think it'll go with like the orangey earthy tones that I'm kind of wanting. So yeah, let's pull this. Okay, now for the eyeshadow drawer. Now, before I started this video, as I said, I kind of knew what I wanted. I wanted something that I hadn't used yet this year. I did a video, again, I'll link it in the cards. It was a palettes that I haven't used this year video. and there was quite a few palettes I have not touched this year, and one of them was this palette. This is my Mardi Gras palette from W7. It is a dupe of the Love Tahiti palette. You can see all the beautiful colours here. So I want to do like a half halo eye, one side with these like warmer oranges and one side with these greens. And I think that would be really quite cool to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this palette, and then instead of pulling like a single, my Z palettes are all down there, I think I'm gonna pull like a loose pigment. So let's go up to the top and we will pick out some pigments and some lipsticks. Okay, so these are all of my lipsticks. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of ColourPop Lippie Stix here, so maybe I'll pull one of them. Okay, so I just swatched a few of them here. I'm gonna go with this top shade, which is Dream Date, this colour here. I wanted something a little bit more brown based, so I think this one's the best one to go for. And then these are all my like pigments. I might use this Nabla and put this like goldy shade. Maybe. Or do I want a Pastel Roses shade? I might put this shade actually. This is like a pink with, I'm not sure how well you're going to see it. It's like a pink with green and gold. This is the shade Lyra. I don't even know if this is in focus, but yeah, I'm going to take that, I think. Okay, so the rest, like liners, I think I'm going to pick depending on if I want it at the time. And then, yeah, this is the end of the Shop My Stash section. Let's get on with the Get Ready With Me. Okay, so I just primed and set my eyes using my P. Louise eye base and my ABH Tempera. Look at my skin before we start. It's finally clearing up. If you guys don't know, and if you do, you're going to curse me for saying it again. But I had an allergic reaction. Fun! And for about 2 months, my skin has just been bad. So I'm going to go in with this guy. So I was kind of playing around. I didn't know if I wanted to do red and orange in the outer corner, or the inner corner, or the outer corner, or whatever. So I decided red, orange, yellow, inner, and then like murky greens, outer. And then in the middle, the pigment that we used. Yeah? Let's try it. I have like no clean brushes, which is nice. But anyway, we're going to go in with I don't know, this red. And I'm going to start packing it on the outer corner. Normally, when I do halo looks, I start with a black. But I want this to be a little bit lighter today. I don't want to do full black, just because it's summer. It's not very warm weather, but it's still summer. Wow, that red's really pigmented. See, I always forget when I haven't used palettes in quite a while. Like, I have not used this palette all year, which is sad, because it is a nice palette. You forget how they work and how they perform. Okay, so with the same brush, I was going to go in with Carnival, but I think I'm going to go in with Alter Ego, which is the one above it. It's just a little lighter. Yeah, let's do that one. And then start blending that out a little bit. So yeah, I know everyone's different, but I normally do 3 colours in a blend. I do a dark, a mid, and then a light. But I know some people like to use more, some people like to use less. It's just how I find it's easiest with 3. Then I'm going to take a little bit more of a fluffy brush and go into Tuscan Sun, which is this yellow, kind of orangey yellow. It's really beautiful. And then I'm going to blend the edges. So the day that you're watching this, I'm actually going to the dentist, which sucks. I haven't been to the dentist in about 3 years. Yeah, it must be about 3 years, because they originally kicked me off their list because I missed so many appointments because I was working full-time and I was going to college. So yeah, with a job and college, it's kind of hard to get some time off to go to the dentist, and they're not open on weekends, which is ridiculous, but hey ho. So yeah, I was originally kicked off their list, but my mum went in and made me an appointment. I don't want one. I don't want an appointment. I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, my teeth are fine. I actually got, oh my god, I got a comment about my teeth the other day. I posted it on my Instagram. So, quick selfless promo. If you want to see, like, behind the scenes, like, more of my personal life and kind of little spoilers and sneak peeks for Project Pans, go and follow my Instagram. It's caitlin.c_official. Yeah, you can see my dog as well a lot. I post pictures of my dog and like daily makeup looks and makeup flat lays. But anyway, I posted this comment on my Instagram because I just found it so funny. It was, what did it say? It said, "You really should brush your teeth because you're so beautiful." And I was like, thanks. Like, how do I respond to that? That's like the biggest backhanded compliment I think I have ever received, and it's just so funny that people on the internet can like do that because they're obviously online and they're not facing any consequences. Some other style of great comments that I get, and if you're the person that comments this type of thing, just stop. I get people who are like, "Your eyebrows are so ugly, your lip liner is atrocious, your contour, bleh." But English isn't my first language, so if this caused offence, like, I'm really sorry. I just don't speak English very well. I'm like, no, it's not your English that's the problem here. It's you. Your English isn't the issue. I'm sure other content creators get the same comments. If you've got a comment like that, let me know, because I'm intrigued. Okay, so now I'm going to do the green side. I'm going to start with Envy. I think I'm just going to go down this row. But yeah, we're going to start with Envy on the outer corner. Probably shouldn't have gone so far in with the reds, but that's okay. Oh, I just thought, is this going to turn out really Christmassy? Oh, I hope not. That's not the vibe that I was going for. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Emerald, which is the shade below it. I'm hoping that we can turn this more tropical instead of Christmas. Okay, now it's looking a little bit more like a mango. I don't know where this is going, but it's going somewhere, and I'm going to finish off with Acid, which is this like bright green. The shade doesn't seem to want to be as pigmented or like blend too well. So I'm just taking a little bit of extra time with this shade. Okay, so they are the crease colours kind of on. I'm going to go cut my crease off camera, and then I'm going to come back. I'm also going to change my battery because it's flashing at me. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I'm not really sure how I feel about this look so far. Okay, so the crease is cut and the new battery is in. This is what we're looking like. I think the more we go on, the more we abandon the Christmas look. We are more tropical now, I think. So I'm going to put on some Collections Glam Crystal. This is just the glitter glue. It is separated really badly. This is old. Ugh, this is gross. So I'm just going to pat this over my cut crease. And now pat this on. I always forget to do a base under these. That's annoying. But anyway, it's still looking cute. Oh my god, can you see that? Let me zoom you in. I'm hoping you can see how shimmery and crazy beautiful that is. Oh, I love it so much. I just love these pastel roses. Loose pigments. They are messy, but they are literally beautiful. I've got literally like pieces of glitter flying around. Oh, I just think they're magical. So beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put some on the other eye. Then we're gonna start blending a little bit. Okay, so my gorgeous shimmer is now on both eyes. I'm gonna go in with just the crease colours, just to blend a little bit along the sides. Okay, so they are pretty tricky to blend over, but we've done it. We have done it. And yeah, now we've got to do the base, but I've got to clean up all of this glitter fallout first. Okay, I just cleared my desk as much as I could, so pardon me, I've got the hiccups. Oh dear, now it's time for my primer. I literally had glitter in my hair. I still do. I still have glitter in my hair. So if you can see that, I'm sorry. I've tried to clean it up as much as I can, but just not doing it. That's why I've started doing my eyes first, just to avoid that mess. So for foundation, I'm using my Too Faced Peach Perfect. I'm going to use a brush, because this is a lighter coverage foundation, and obviously my skin isn't the best right now. So I'm just going to do a blob. And I've started really enjoying brushes for foundation recently. I know I've kind of said that in a few videos, but I don't know, I'm just enjoying it. Yeah, this is definitely a very low coverage foundation. Maybe I should wait a few more weeks for my skin to clear properly before I use this. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's the time for this foundation just yet. I'll do another layer because I don't really want to get another foundation out. And with this layer, I'm just going to focus it on my blemish spots. Okay, so as you can see, it's covered a little bit, but we definitely need a little bit more help. So I'm going to put my concealer on. This is a very full coverage concealer, so I'll just be quite generous with it. Okay, so we're a lot more covered. It was really annoying. I had this huge pimple and I popped it on the centre of my nose, and now no concealer wants to go over it because it's like wet. So that's annoying. But before we do my under eye concealer, I'm going to do my cream bronzer. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I don't know why I was going to go tap it off. Force of habit, I guess. But I always like to do my cream products before I do my under eye concealer, just because I feel like the under eye concealer then creases, but then if you set the under eye concealer, you've got a chance of like messing up the cream products, because I like to put cream products quite high up. So yeah, just quite annoying. So I always do it before my under eye concealer. This cream bronzer is so nice. Like, I need to reach for this more because it is so beautiful. This is just the Primark one, I think I said in my Shop My Stash section. Okay, there we go. I haven't gone too heavy-handed just because, I don't know. I'm going to be putting a powder bronzer on as well, so I don't want to go too much. Okay, so now I will do my under eye concealer. And I'll try and pop a little bit more on that blemish on my nose. Yeah, I don't think that red mark's going to be going anywhere soon. Gotta learn to live with it. Okay, I'm just going to take my loose powder and set under my eyes with a brush. Okay, so now I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my brows because I always feel like brows are really boring to do on camera. I'm going to put a layer of pressed powder just over my face, and then I will be back to do the rest of the cheeks. So yeah, I will see you in 2 seconds. Okay, so we are back. We are browed and powdered. So now I'm going to use my NARS palette. I'm going to mix both of these shades together for the bronzer. This is much more of like a red-based bronzer, if you mix them anyway. Because I like quite a dark bronzer, so a lot of bronzers for my skin tone just aren't pigmented enough for me. So for my blush, I think I'm going to mix these two, like the peachy tone and the like more berry kind of tone. Okay, I think that goes with the look quite nicely. We'll see. I just think that a peach blush goes with pretty much anything. And then for the highlight, of course, because it's me, I dropped this in between the shopping my stash and setting up for the get ready with me. I managed to squish it back in. Basically the whole compact just came out. Not the compact, the like product in it just came out, so it didn't smash, it just kind of plopped out. So That's what I love about having no room to film. Everything flies everywhere. So I wanted to have like more of a yellow toned highlighter because I knew that my eye look would be quite yellow. And I haven't really used this much. I got this in like a Beauty Bay box. And I've had it for quite a long time. I just haven't used it much, so yeah. Okay, so that's the base done. We'll go back to the eyes now, and I just think I'm gonna do the same thing on the lower lash line. Just the green. And then I'm gonna meet it in the middle with just the red shades that we used, because I never know what to do on my lower lash line. So just copying the top always seems to be the way to go. Okay, so we're very carnival looking. I think we have avoided the Christmas theme, but I think I'm going to go off camera, do my liner, my mascara, all that kind of stuff, and then I'll come right back. Hopefully it looks a little bit more put together, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. I'm in love. It's the same with like every kind of creative look that I do. Before I put my lashes on, I'm like, oh, I don't know, this look is a little bit, ooh, I don't know if I like it. And then as soon as I put my black waterliner and my lashes on, I'm like, yes, this is the best look I've ever done. I feel amazing. It's so strange, it's so bizarre, but that is what happened today. I'm just like feeling tropical. We definitely escaped the Christmas vibes, which is nice. So for the inner corner, first of all, I used this shade, Tahitian Pearl, but then I didn't really like it. So then I put Rodeo Drive over it, and then I still didn't like it. So then I put a shade from my Sofx Revolution palette on. I put this little white shade on the inner corner, and then, yeah. So for the lips as well, we used Dream Date. But then I thought that was a little bit too bland for this look. So then I put, where is it? I have such a small desk. Everything is everywhere. I put this strawberry gloss on over the top just to give it a little bit more warmth and a little bit more pinkness. And yeah, that is what we did. So, how do you like the look? Do you think it's cool? I think it's so cool. I'm really happy with it. So that is the end of today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me. Wish me luck on my dentist appointment. I hate the dentist. I hope you are all having an incredible day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!